Good morning, students. Just we have revised our chapter previous class, and this class we will proceed our chapter reflection of light. So by the term only reflection of light. This is also a very brief revision. See here I have shown mirror PQ, AO incident ray, OB reflected ray, N dash normal, AON angle I, NOB angle R, that we have revised. So students, what is reflection? Reflection is the phenomena in which light bounced back in the same medium as there was incident ray. So, when this reflected ray enters in our eyes, we are able to see the object. What are the laws of reflection? Laws of reflection, first law, the incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal lies in same plane. So see here, incident ray, reflected ray and the normal all lies on the same plane, that is on the mirror. And second law is angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection, that is angle I is always equal to angle R. So these are the two laws of reflection, and this is followed whenever the reflection takes place. So now all this thing happened where? On the mirror, that means in the smooth surface. So let's start our chapter with spherical mirror, because plane mirror you all have seen, we all are seeing our image in the plane mirror. So now we will study spherical mirror. Spherical mirror. Spherical mirror is that sphere. Spherical mirror is a part of hollow sphere whose inner or outer surface is polished. So first of all, this mirror is in the form of sphere. Second thing, inner or outer surface is polished. So students, inner and outer surface is polished means what we will understand? If you cut this sphere like this, suppose PQ, it will remove this surface P and Q, so you will get this like this. If its outer surface is polished, then this mirror is known as concave mirror. Concave mirror, whose outer surface is polished. So students, what is concave mirror? Concave mirror हम किसको बोलेंगे? Concave mirror is that type of mirror. Concave mirror is a type of spherical mirror whose bulging part is polished. Or you can say, we also can say whose outer part is polished. So see here, it's bulging. Bulging means फुला हुआ. Just ये फुला हुआ part जो है, this is polished. So its bulging part is polished, outer part is polished. So this is concave mirror. Again students, if you take a sphere and cut this sphere in this form, suppose this is A, B and polished internal part, inner part. So which shape you are getting? You are getting like this, and polished inner part. If you are polishing inner part, this type of mirror is known as convex mirror. So what is convex mirror? Convex mirror is a type of mirror whose inner part is polished. Like this, you can write the definition. One more type of definition I am saying you. You will write this. Write that. Concave mirror is that type of mirror whose inner part is reflecting surface. दो cases आपके साथ हुआ. Concave mirror is a type of mirror whose outer part is bulging. या फिर ऐसे लिख सकते हैं आप, concave mirror is a type of mirror whose inner part is reflecting one. Similarly, convex mirror वो mirror होता है, that type of mirror whose inner part is polished and whose outer part is reflecting one. ऐसे हम लिख सकते हैं. और students, बहुत अच्छा example, a good example is a spoon. Just see, I am showing you a spoon. It is just like that. See this bulging part, spherical. It has outer surface and it has inner surface. If we are seeing our face in the inner surface, that means inner surface is reflecting one. So this inner surface act as a concave mirror. And if we are seeing our face from outer surface, so this is the reflecting one. See here, outer surface, that means bulging part is reflecting one. That means this act as a convex mirror. तो एक चम्मच का, एक स्पून का अंदर का जो पार्ट है वो concave mirror और बाहर का जो पार्ट है वो convex mirror. So let us proceed next. Important terms related to spherical mirror. Now let us try to identify what are the different terms that is related to spherical mirror. So students, first of all, I have shown you sphere from which this mirror is made up of. So just now I have shown you like this. This is PQ. So I have drawn this one, and if you will polish outwards, so I have polished. So first thing, students, be careful. आप अगर mirror बना रहे हो, polish करना मत भूलना. Please don't forget to polish it. अगर आप polish नहीं करोगे, just you draw like this. This is not the mirror. Now what you will do? Draw one straight line in between the mirror. One straight line in between the mirror. So let's start. What are the important terms? The point, this point I am showing you, the midpoint P. This is known as pole. So what is pole? Pole is the midpoint of the reflecting surface of mirror. Which mirror? Concave mirror or convex mirror, any mirror, wherever the question will ask. If the question will ask to define pole of concave mirror, then you will write pole is the midpoint of the reflecting surface of concave mirror. If question will related to convex mirror, so you will write that one with convex mirror. So respective of the mirror, you will write the answer. That's why I have not written concave or convex. Next to come, so this is the pole. Next to come for this, that is C. This mirror is made from sphere, and this sphere has naturally one center point, that is C. This C center point is known as center of curvature. Center of curvature. So what is this center of curvature? Center of curvature is the center point, center of that sphere from which mirror is made up of. Mirror is made up of. यानी कि जो स्फीयर से कनकेव या कन्वेक्स मिरर बना है, उस स्फीयर का जो सेंटर पॉइंट है, दैट इज नोन एज सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर. सो आई होप यू हैव अंडरस्टूड. नेक्स्ट यू कम, if you will join the center point directly with this is known as radius. So from C to P, this is known as radius of curvature. So students, you see here, this is known as radius of curvature. So what is this radius of curvature? Radius of curvature is the radius of that sphere, from which mirror is made up of. So this radius, and if you will draw this from C to P, this is the radius of curvature. Next you see principal axis. So see student here, the line which passes through center of curvature and pole is known as principal axis. This principal axis is an imaginary line also, which divides the mirror into two equal halves because it is passing through the midpoint, that is P. So we can write the principal axis as the line joining the pole and center of curvature. Students, this is the imaginary line. So the line joining the pole, the center of curvature and pole, which divides the mirror into two equal halves, into two equal halves. So this line is known as principal axis. Next to come students, that is principal section. It's very easy. Principal section is nothing. If I am writing this one as suppose this part A, this is P and this is B. So A, P, B, this vertical section is known as principal section. So students, you write this one as principal section A, P, B. This is this vertical section. I think you know vertical and horizontal. vertical section is known as principal section. Next to come principal focus, most important, try to understand. Principal focus. So for this, I make you understand something. Here, if a ray of light is coming parallel or passing parallel to the principal axis, any ray of light which is parallel to the principal axis, after reflection, it meets at a point on the principal axis. Any ray you will take it. Here also if you will take it, a ray parallel to the principal axis, after reflection, it meets at a point on the principal axis. That point is known as focus, F. So, principal focus, how we will define it? In this, very simple, you write it down. Principal focus of the mirror is denoted by F. So, principal focus is the ray parallel to the principal axis, the incident ray parallel to the principal axis, after reflection, it passes on a point to principal axis, that point is known as principal focus or focus. That point is known as focus or principal focus. So, this point is known as principal focus. Next you come for this focal length. So, what is this focal length? Very simple, students. The distance between F and P, means the distance between focus and pole, is known as focal length. So, in bracket I am writing FP. You will understand the distance between the length or the distance between focus and pole is known as focal length. Next, let us see. So I hope you have understood. Linear aperture. Linear aperture is the distance between the two end point, means the two extreme point of the periphery of this mirror. So similarly, simply we will write the distance between two extreme points of the periphery is known as linear aperture, यानी कि AB, the distance. Next to come angular aperture. Angular aperture is nothing but, very simply we can say, the angle which the periphery of spherical mirror subtends, periphery of the spherical mirror subtends at the center of curvature, at the C. Directly now I am writing C because C is center of curvature. So how you will show this? Just say, when you will join this A to C, this is the end point, extreme point, periphery from B to C, then this total angle theta, this is known as theta. This theta is known as angular aperture, that means ACB. I am writing over here angle ACB. This is angular aperture. And next we are going to do paraxial rays. Paraxial rays, it's very simple. Students, paraxial rays are the rays parallel and close to principal axis. So suppose before this I have shown you like this. Suppose this is their center of curvature, focus. Any ray parallel to the principal axis after reflection passes through focus. Any ray parallel to the principal axis after reflection passes through focus. So the rays which are close to principal axis, that is known as paraxial rays. And next to come marginal rays. Marginal rays. What is this marginal rays? That means the rays which is touching the periphery, means the rays which are far away from the principal axis, like this, passes through focus, or any ray which is touching the extreme point and passes through focus. These rays are known as marginal rays. मार्जिनल रेज जो पेरिफेरी में टच होके जा रहे हैं, जो फार है प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस से, और पैराएक्सियल रेज जो प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस के क्लोज है.